Namaste children, how are you all? I hope you are fine and welcome to today's math class. So what we discussed till the last class about the decimals we studied, and now I am going to introduce a new chapter, that is playing with numbers. Third chapter, playing with numbers. What are the topics which we are going to discuss in this chapter are introduction of the chapter, factors and multiples, prime and composite numbers, even and odd numbers, test for divisibility of numbers, common factors and common multiples, highest common factor, that is HCF, lowest common multiple or least common multiple, that is LCM, and problems based on HCF and LCM. These are the topics which we are going to discuss in the chapter playing with numbers. All the topics already have covered in the previous classes. Now we will revise all those topics in this chapter. Now without wasting our time, let us introduce the topic. So there is a person called Ramesh. He has 6 marbles. How many marbles? 6 marbles are there. So he wants to arrange these marbles in the rows, and each row has same number of marbles. Each row has same number of marbles. So first he arranged 6 rows, and each row is having only 1 marble like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here we have 6 rows are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Each row is having only 1 marble. So he represented this as 6 into 1. 6 into 1. That is equals to what? 6 we got. Then what he attempted like this. Then he arranged these numbers in 3 rows. 3 rows or 2 rows. Each row is having 3 marbles. 2 rows. 1, 2, 3. Again 1, 2, 3. So this is, you see here. In this we have again 2 rows are there. Each row we are having how many marbles are there? 3 marbles are there. So he wrote this as 2 into 3 is equals to 6. 2 rows and number of marbles in each row, it is 2 into 3 is equals to 6. So again he tried, now what he did, he increased the number of rows, that is 3 rows he took, and what he did, then he arranged 2 marbles in each row, that is 1 first row, second row, third row, again 1, 2, 3. Now here we have 3 rows are there, 1, 2, 3, 3 rows are there, and each row we are having 2 marbles. Then he arranged it as 3 into 2 is equals to 6. Do you find any other way of representing or arranging these 6 marbles as what I said in rows with same number of marbles in each row? Yes. Now we can arrange these marbles in one row with 6 marbles in that row. That is 1, first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we have 6 are there. How do we arrange this? 1 row and 6 marbles in each row. We got 1 into 6 is equals to 6. Now here we have got 6, 6, 6. The 6 represent RHS what number of marbles? So 6 into 1. Product of 6 and 1 is 6. Product of 2 and 3 is 6. Product of 3 and 2 is 6. Product of 1 and 6 is 6. What we call the numbers? 1, 6, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1 and 6. They are the divisors of 6. If you divide 6 with 6, it is divisible. 6 ones are 6, we will get remainder 0. If you divide 6 with 1, 1 6 are 6, we will get remainder 0. If you divide 6 with 2, 2 3s are 6, 6 minus 6 0 will get remainder 0. 3 2s are 6, when we divide with 6, we will get remainder it is 0. So these are the divisors and they are leaving the remainder as 0. We also can divide 6 with what? 6 we can divide with 4. 4 ones are 4. 6 minus 4, 2. Here the remainder is not equals to 0. We call 4 is a divisor. 4 is a divisor. If we divide 6 with 1, 1 6 are 6. Remainder 0. We got remainder 0. Here 1 is the divisor. Similarly, if we divide 6 with 2, 2 3s are 6. Remainder 0. So here we got remainder 0 and 2 is also a divisor. But what is the difference between 1, 2 and 4? When we divide 6 with 4, we got remainder 2, which is not equal to 0. But when we divide 6 with 1, 2, 3 and 6, we will get remainder 0. So though these are also known as divisors, but they are leaving remainder 0. So these divisors are known as exact divisors. That is, they are known as factors. What are factors? The factors are the exact divisors of a number. The factors are the exact divisors of a number. So such numbers, such divisors are known as factors. So here 1, 6, 2, 3 all are factors of 6. And what we call the 6 for 1, 6, 2, 3. 6 is a product that we got when we multiply 6 with 1, 2 with 3, 3 with 2 and 1 with 6. The product we got, that product is known as multiple of these numbers. Which numbers? Those factors. The product which we get by multiplying a number by another number, such products are known as multiples. They are known as multiples. Now what are factors? Factors are the exact divisors of a number. Exact divisors in the sense which leaves remainder 0 on division are called factors. Now how many factors are there for a number? Now how many factors are there for a number, or how many multiples are there for a number? You see here, now we have discussed here factors of 6. So if you take factors of 9, if you take factors of 9, so what we get? Factors of 9, 1 into 9 and 3 into 3 we get. So what are the factors? 1 comma 3 comma 9. 1 comma 3 comma 9. So only here we have 3 factors are there for 9. And factors of 6, what are the factors of 6 which we got from this Ramesh marbles? Factors of 6 we got as 1, 2, 3, 6. These are the factors of 6. You take one more number, factors of 9, factors of 18 if you take one more number. So factors of 18 is 1 into 18, 2 into 9, 3 into 6, 6 into 3 and it is 9 into 2, 18 into 1. Now we observe this, you take these numbers. What are those numbers? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Here again 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Same numbers are repeated. So here we have got 6 factors are there for 18. 6 factors are there for 18. That means the factors of a number are limited. The factors of a number are limited. That is, we have finite number of factors are there for a factor. If you observe all these numbers, 1, 1 and 1, that is factors of 6, factors of 9, factors of 18. They have 1 is a factor. So 1 is a factor for all the numbers. That is, 1 is a factor for every number. What about for 6? For 6 is a factor. For 9, 9 is a factor. For 18, 18 is a factor. It means that for every number, the number itself is a factor. The number itself is a factor. Like this, similarly, we can discuss for multiples. For multiples, you take 6. Multiples of 6. What are the multiples of 6? We can write it here. So here, right? Multiples of 6. Multiples. What are multiples? As I told you, it is the products which we get by multiplying a number by another number are known as multiples. You see here, 6 is multiplied with 1. The product is 6. 6 is multiplied with 2. The product is 6 2s are 12. 6 is multiplied with 3. 6 3s are 18. 6 4s are, it is 24. Now we are getting 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 and so on are the multiples of 6. Multiples of 6. How many multiples we can write for a given number? How many? Countless we can write. Countless, that is unlimited. There is no limit. That is infinite number of multiples can be written to a number. But factors are finite, that is limited. Multiples are infinite, that is unlimited. So again you see 6 is a multiple of 6, that is the number itself is a multiple of 6. The number itself is a multiple of 6. These are the few points which we have to remember about the multiples of a number and factors of a number. Even if you take multiples of one more number, if you take multiples of 2, if you take multiples of 2, what are the multiples of 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on, etc. we get. Similarly, you take multiples of any other number. If you take multiples of 5, you take multiples of 5, 10, 15, 20 and so on. These are the multiples of 5. Is it clear, children? Now I will write those points related to factors and multiples. Clear? Now what we can conclude about factors and multiples? It is 1 is a factor of every number. 1 is a factor of every number and every number is a factor of itself. Every number is a factor of itself. Factor is, what is factor? It is an exact divisor of a number. Exact divisor in the sense which leaves remainder 0. Now every factor is less than or equal to the given number. For example, you see, as we have discussed, factors of 6. Factors of 6. What we got the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3 and 6. These are the factors of 6. This is every factor is less than or equal to the given number. Here the given number is 6. So what are the factors? 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3 are less than 6. And 6 is equal to 6. That is, every factor is less than or equal to the given number. How many factors are there for a given number? That is finite. Number of factors of a given number are finite. In the sense, limited factors. Here only 4 factors are there. There are some numbers which have 2 factors or more than 2 factors. But for 1, there is only one factor, that is the number itself. So these are the points related to factors. Now similarly, multiples. What are multiples? The products which are obtained by multiplying a number by another number. Multiples are nothing but they are products. Products in the sense, the result which we get by multiplying 2 numbers. Now what about this? Every number is a multiple of itself and that itself is the smallest multiple. That itself, the number itself will be the smallest multiple of that number. Every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. You see here this point, multiples of 2. Multiples of 2. What are the multiples of 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. If you see here, 2 is a multiple of 2, that is the number itself, and 2 is equal to that number. Whereas 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on, they are more than or greater than the number 2. So what it is? Every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. The number of multiples of a number is infinite. So on means there is no end. That is endless, unlimited. There is no limit. Such it is the number of multiples of a number are infinite. So please make a note of these points and remember these points. Now we will discuss the exercise number 3.1. Now we will discuss exercise number 3.1. Write all the factors of the following numbers. Write all the factors of the following numbers: 24, 21 and 20. So now start writing the factors of first number. It is 24. So 24 can be written as what? It is equals to 1 into 24. 124s are 24. It is an even number. 2 into 12. 3 into 8. 3 into 8. Then 4 into 6. Next number it is 5. 5 is not a factor for 24. Then it is 6. 6 it is repeated. Therefore, what are the factors of 24? Therefore, factors of 24. Factors of 24 is equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 6 8 12 and 24. 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 6 comma 8 comma 12 comma 24 are the factors of 24. Next, take CBT, it is 21. So factors of 21, 1 is a factor for itself, that is 1 into 21, 121s are 21. So with the 2, it is not divisible, so t is not a factor. With the 3 into 7, 3 7s are 21, it is divisible. With the 4 5s are 20, not divisible. With the 5 4s are 20, not divisible. With the 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24, so it is not divisible. With the 7 3s are 21, so it is repeated. Therefore, the factors of 24 is equals to 1 comma 3 comma 7 comma 21 are the factors of 21. Now the F bit you will see here, F. So factors of 20 it is 1 into 20, then with 2 tens are 20, leaves remainder 0. With 3 6 are 18, 3 7s are 21, so it is not an exact divisor. With 4 5s are 20, 5 4s are 20, 4 5s are 20. Next it is 5 4s are 20, it is repeated. So with this, finding the factors is over. Till you find the numbers where you will not get any other number between these two as the factors. Then therefore factors of 20 are factors of 20 is equals to 1 comma 2 comma 4 comma 5 comma 10 comma 20. These are the factors of 20. Is it clear, children, how to find the factors of the given numbers? Right. Now we will discuss the second bit. Alright, first 5 multiples of 5 and 8. First 5 multiples of 5 and 8. So first bit it is A. The first 5 multiples of 5 are what? 5 comma. First bit A. 5 comma 5 2s are 10, then 15, then 20 and 25 are the first 5 multiples of 5. Next, the first 5 multiples of 8, B bit 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24, 8 4s are 32, 8 5s are 40 are the first 5 multiples of 8, 16, 24, 32 and 40. So this is about factors and multiples. Now we will continue about prime numbers and composite numbers. Now we will discuss about prime numbers and composite numbers. What are prime numbers and what are composite numbers? How to identify prime numbers and composite numbers? You see, observe the table. Numbers 1 to 10 I wrote and their factors I wrote. For 1, only 1 is the factor. Number of factors are 1. And for 2, 1 comma 2 factors are there. And for 3, 1 comma 3 2 factors are there. And for 4, 1, 2, 4, 3 factors. For 5, 1, 5 and 2 factors. 6, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4 factors. And for 7, 1, 7, 2 factors. And for 8, 1, 2, 4, 8, it is 4 factors are there. And for 9, 1, 3, 9, 3 factors are there. And for 10, 1, 2, 5, 10, 4 factors are there. If you observe the number of factors other than 1, if you observe the number of factors, for some numbers only 2 factors are there. For some numbers only 2 factors are there, and the remaining numbers they have more than 2 factors are there, like 3 factors and 4 factors. If you take bigger numbers, we may get 5 factors, 6 factors, or it is 8 factors, like this we get. But here there are some numbers whose number of factors are 2 only. That is, for 2, 1 and 2, 1 and the number itself. For 3, 1 and 3, that is the number itself. For 5, 1 and 5, that is the number itself. And for 7, 1 and the number 7 itself. So such numbers are known as prime numbers. So what are prime numbers? The numbers which have only 2 factors. What are the 2 factors? 1 and itself are known as prime numbers. Then what are composite numbers? The numbers which have more than 2 factors. Are known as composite numbers. What about 1? 1 is having only 1 factor. That is, 1 is neither prime number nor composite number. 1 is not a prime number and 1 is not a composite number. Now what are prime numbers? We write here prime numbers. So prime numbers, the numbers which have only 2 factors. The numbers which have only 2 factors. Only 2 factors are called prime numbers. So what are the 2 factors? That is 1 and itself. 1 and itself are called prime numbers. So now examples. You can write here some of the examples. 2, 3, 5, 7, 13, even 11 also is there. 11, 13 and 17, 19, etc. are prime numbers. Now, which is the first prime number? 2 is the first prime number. And which is the least prime number? 2 is the least or the smallest prime number. Now, if you observe here, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, except 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 are what kind of numbers they are? Odd numbers. So, prime numbers are odd numbers except 2. So, 2 is the only even prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. Now, it is 2 is the first and least or smallest prime number. It is the first prime number and also it is the least or smallest prime number. Next, 2 is the only even prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. Now, how many prime numbers are there? There is also prime numbers endless is there. There is no end. Infinite number of prime numbers are there so far what we studied here. So what are prime numbers? Prime numbers are the numbers which have only 2 factors, that is 1 and itself, are called prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and etc. So 2 is the first and the least prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. 2 is the only even prime numbers. Next, composite numbers. What are composite numbers? Composite numbers. So composite numbers, the numbers which have more than 2 factors are called composite numbers. The numbers which have more than 2 factors, are called composite numbers. So which is the first composite number? That is 4 is having 3 factors. Examples you can write it here. It is examples. It is 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, etc. and so on. These are the composite numbers. Which is the composite number? Here it is. Which is the first composite number? 4. Which is the least composite number? That is 4. So 4 is the first and the least composite number. Composite. Composite number. What about 1? 1 is neither prime number nor composite number. So major important point. So 1 it is. That is 1 is neither prime nor composite. Neither prime nor composite. That means it is not a prime number and not a composite number. So like this, what are prime numbers, what are composite numbers, we have studied. Now we will discuss what are odd numbers and even numbers. Just now I have introduced the word odd numbers in the prime numbers. Is it clear, children? Yes? Make a note of this. So we will discuss in the next class that is odd numbers and even numbers. So what we discussed so far, here it is, what are factors, what are the properties of factors, what are multiples, what are the properties of multiples, what are prime numbers and what are composite numbers. In the next class we will study what are odd numbers and what are the even numbers and their properties. There is a method to write the prime numbers from 1 to 100 given by Eratosthenes. That method is known as sieve of Eratosthenes. That we will discuss in the next class. I hope you understand today's class, and your homework is exercise number 3.1, question number 1, B, D, E and G bits. Question number 2, C, and question number 3 it is match the following. You do it in the textbook itself. Question number 4. This is your homework, and I hope you understood and complete the given homework. Thank you very much.